Call me fuego, 93 like me. Fire in the sheets, spending summers on the sea. Quedo, no way home. Bev Hill life on Rodeo.
Alright guys, and as you can see, we're back on Erangel yet again. It is game 5, and ignore everything that's happening up here in this corner. This is just our captains drowning so that they can lend a hand to their teammates and do what captains do, but not being a captain drowning, and that is going to be right here to start. Rahina Esports stealing a car away from 303, rotating back into the zone. Let's take a look, however, back at the map. Guys, we have the exact opposite of our circle from last game. Another water circle. The PUBG map gods are just not being kind to these players today. Some fights here. Let's see if we can see what's going on. Only double with the kill so far, but Hockey struggling to stay alive here as they're taking on fire in every direction. Smokes are thrown, trying to get into this Dacia, and that is going to be the only thing to save them here. This Tornado Energy is coming in for the push. And it is raining nades here. Hoxie doesn't have many places left to go. A double trying to take out Aaliyah before the rest of Tornado Energy comes to help out this fight. And that sound means that another vehicle has exploded. Plenty were left behind from that previous engagement, and Hoxie has been found. Hockey, unfortunately, not able to survive that onslaught as example. It's going to make example out of him here. Double trapped inside the wizard tower. Double somehow still alive. I think the onslaught here from Adepts is helping out just for a little bit longer. Help out, I guess I should not say. As a nicely thrown nade from Sunsi is going to be it. Adepts not realizing that Tornado Energy had a player in here as well, and Elia is going to get one knock. Can they make it 2-3? Sunsi coming in to lend this, but Adepts is actually going to be the one to fall. Tornado Energy holding this a little bit longer, but unfortunately, Elia GG is going to fall, but no, Malaman has been found as well. And we've just got elimination after elimination after elimination. Everything all at round, unfortunately. All right, let's take a look at the map again. Let's see who we've got engagements. Team Liquid, game frame still in about the same area as our blue starts to close WTSG. It's going to be the last one to rotate in from here, but we're running out of places for some of these teams to go. Meanwhile, you know what? Let's follow Rahina for just a bit. And now they've got side on Tempest. We just pulled up to that compound after onslaught of squad after squad after squad. There's going to be a lot of items here, a lot of good loot. But this is not where you want to be because we've just seen happen to every previous team. This is really open in every direction. It just hasn't proved to be so fruitful, especially if you're to get trapped out into a fight for right now. If you don't need to hold the position, you're not going to get kills from now. Just go ahead and either engage the squads that are shooting you, slide low to avoid being hit down, or move on. Speaking of moving on, best of luck on the rest of Na'Vi pushing in right up onto Sillars, who's actually playing, I think, a bit more passive now after losing the rest of her teammates to some vehicle fights and explosions. We've got a lot of movement from all of the squads. Can't even name, just pick one, but you know what? We're going to follow Tixu. Tixu riding right into Phantom. Oh, taking in some fire. 53 HP. Missing that run over onto Mash. Is going to get the knock instead as that vehicle explosion. And doesn't matter here. Tixu is going to bleed out. The Mash is going to make sure that he's dead. Meanwhile, the Wanderer is going to get a kill as well here. Phantom picks up 2 from 1 squad. Oh, McKinnon Page starting their movement, but let's go to TBD as TCM Looks like WTSG. It's just a spray of bullets in the smoke, getting 18 damage, but not finishing the knocks and not getting any additional ones. Open to the Wanderer of Phantom in this location. Team disbanded. Rustan Mar getting another knock. It's just up to Opie. As Opie getting Rustan Mar down very low to 1 HP, but Rustan Mar getting Opie down to 26 as well, stopping to do that first aid kit. 22 esports, meanwhile, eliminated as they are going to fall out into 11th place. Smokes are out. Rustan Mar's vest is hurt. And Intrepy is going to fall as well. We're going to stick on this just a little bit longer as I think... Ooh, we're starting for a fake out. Opie starts to look, calls it almost immediately. And that's going to really narrow down where Rustan Mar is. So he takes the vehicle a second time. This time for real, making that push. That vehicle explosion is going to mean to take it, and they fall as well down into 9th place. Divinis racking up another kill, 2 so far, but OP is the last one to still stand. Back out in the center, however. Team disbanded, spotted out by WTSG, who wants their location. Another player down, Tavo. Trying to pull back to his teammate Zumar. Oh, and meanwhile, Omaken also eliminated by Team Phantom. As Tavo takes a quick look at that direction after seeing all of it hit onto the kill feed. The mental note of it, Veraku pushing up down to 2 HP. Tavo immediately going for that first aid kit. Vard gonna knock and flush Zumar. It's just up to 1 player. Meanwhile, Rahina also making the push here. Tavo is going to fall there to WTSG. Rahina also still in it. Asamti cautiously pushing up towards Mikas. Nade's going just too far. Aware of Nookie's location. Might not realize how close Mikas and Mize are. Shots towards Mikas. Asamti down to 22. Mikas falls. Ooh. And here comes Tempest. In on the back of the side. Calvin crouching in slowly. Mize knows he's no good to his teammates dead. Trying to stay alive. As another nade comes in close. Moving away just in the nick of time. 6 seconds till that res is done. And Calvin pushing in, taking out Nookie. Knock and kill. You see Mize and Mikas take a quick look for it, wondering what's going on. Samti taking full collection of this. Oh, and that's it for Rahina. He's going to fall. WTSG. He's going to win out this fight, but no break, no rest for the Wicked. As Tempest now is pushed in. Calvin racking up 4 kills. Pixel with 1 for a total of 7 for Tempest. Finally getting back into the swing of things. 5 teams, 11 players left alive as Phase 6 comes to a close. Circle has made a hard shift over most coverage. We're switching now into the open field part of these nasty, unfortunate circles. Those players who have held on to vehicles and other structures will work really well for them these late games. WTSG has plenty of them in their current location, but Phantom right now trying to take out Opie as Dies hitting instead that hay bale. Nicely thrown nade. Will it land close enough? Dies moving away at just the right moment. Taking any of that damage, but now it's time for a Molotov. And it's not going to be enough. Ooh, as the Wanderer goes down. Opie quickly picking up that point. And Dies is going to take him out. And Divinis is eliminated, but not before taking out the Wanderer with them. As the Dies is the last player still up for Team Phantom, but Samti's walking right into this. WTSG with only 6 kills on the board. I think they're a little bit hungrier for more. Dies down very low, but a bit of a panic. It's too late. WTSG is going to rack up that kill, and Phantom will follow. As we've got our top 3 teams for this evening is WTSG, Team Liquid, and Tempest. Team Liquid with 5 kills. So they took out Game Frame earlier. Mixie has had an insane night. Chat, feel free to spam that clip from Miramar earlier in the day. And chat, let's see if they can clutch another victory for tonight. All right, now everybody watching that far west side, making sure there's no surprises. There's some obstructions to the line of sight, and letting your guard down will always come to haunt you. But what these teams also need to be aware of 8 players left alive. Here's the center of the zone. Tempest is on the far edge, close right now to WTSG. A full commit here could help them to not get picked off from Team Liquid while the hill continues to obstruct line of sight here. Cut down as many enemies as you can. Focus on the ones that you can take out and push on into that next phase. Pixel and Calvin are only 2 people. There's 6 alive. And right now, Calvin jumping in the air, trying to get as much information as he can. Back to his teammates, spotting out Samti. Not taking the shot just yet. Maraku made a peek. Maraku's going to get hit onto Calvin. Calvin down to 40 HP. Calvin unfortunately missed those shots onto Maraku, and WTSG now has that information. Team Liquid should as well, where everybody is located. Tempest now making a rotation away from WTSG, and that's going to take them right into the clutch of Team Liquid, who isn't looking in that direction yet, but K-Mind was, as he has spotted out Pixel 1K. Mixie thinking about making that push. K-Mind gets the flush, waiting now for Calvin. K-Mind has a circle. Team Liquid was gifted this zone. Look at it here. They're the only 3 players in the circle right now. WTSG having to leave their high ground. K-Mind's got perfect cover to watch anybody who would rotate to the east of that hill. Team Liquid already did a flush on the west. That doesn't mean that they still can't move in wide, as we know. Since he was looking to make that move earlier. Calvin's been spotted. K-Mind and Mixie both taking shots towards the smoke. K-Mind taking a quick peek back. Away. Mixie is going to take him out, but let's switch now really quickly to something, because look at this rotation. Playing really quietly on foot. The vehicles are a distraction. Team Liquid's going to focus on it. He knows right now his homework is K-Mind. K-Mind, however, is going to be the one to take out Vard. K-Mind hasn't. Oh, might have spotted him just now. Instead, trying to get that flush, switching now to close range weapons. Focus on the fight at hand. Samti's going to get caught out in the road. K-Mind with the flush. Rocket gets Mixie down. Will we have another clutch victory? We won't. It is going to be a nade that ends it. And Team Liquid with a second victory of the evening. Finishing out with whopping 10 kills. All right, great plays by all teams involved. Game number 4, we had an East Coast water circle to start. Game number 5 here, we stayed on the West Coast, though breaking away from the water at the end of Phase 3. We've got one more game on Erangel, and that's it for us tonight, guys. I am your host, Clover. I say your host. I'm your caster, Clover. I'm not really hosting. Hosting tonight is actually going to be 17, so shout out to him for admitting SCRIMS tonight, and shout out to Trisha and all the amazing people at PLH for running this. I am just here to give you guys Observer and